ضيف اليوم بنيتشر هو جيمس هوغ من التحالف اللبناني للمحافظة على الطيور. جيمس كان ضيفنا من فترة قصيرة بألايف ولكن لضيق الوقت ما قدرنا نخلص الحديث معه. Hello James.
Good morning.
Welcome to Alive.
Thank you.
I'm going to start with a question. Why is it so important to care about birds in general?
Okay, so birds do a lot of useful things for us. So there's lots of species of birds, for example, that eat insects, swallows or snunu in Arabic. They eat mosquitoes. People don't like being bitten by mosquitoes, so if you protect these birds, you're sort of preventing people from getting bitten by mosquitoes.
Okay.
There are other birds that eat insects that damage crops. There are birds that eat insects that damage crops. There are birds that eat snakes. There are birds that eat rats and mice. So all these things have a negative impact on agriculture.
Yes.
And by preserving birds, we're helping
to keep the balance.
Yeah, control the pest population.
عم نسأل جيمس شو أهمية الطيور بالبيئة، فعم بقول إنه الطيور كثير مهمين بالمحافظة على البيئة لأنه هن اللي بتخلصوا بيساعدونا نتخلص من البرغش وحشرات مش عايزينها وخاصة الحشرات اللي ممكن تأذي الزرع. We're talking about hunting in Lebanon. حديثنا اليوم هو عن صيد الطيور. What's the difference between legal hunting and illegal hunting?
Okay, so there is a very clear law in Lebanon that was enacted 2 years ago now. And the law specifies which types of birds you're allowed to hunt and the quantity of each bird you're allowed to hunt. And people that follow the law, we can call that legal hunting. Okay?
They're abiding.
Yeah, they're abiding by the law, and that's okay. There is a very different set of people that don't follow the law, and they will kill every type of bird that flies.
فالفرق بين الصياد المسؤول والغير مسؤول هو المسؤول أكيد عم بيلحق القانون، والقانون بيقول إنه في عدد معين من الطيور وأنواع معينة من الطيور اللي مسموح إنه تصطاد، ولكن في كتير أشخاص بلبنان ما عم بيلحقوا القانون، وهيدي هي مشكلتنا اليوم. Is the law currently a good one?
The law itself is very good, actually. The problem is the lack of enforcement of it. So what we find in our group and other groups, we get photos of people hunting illegally, okay? And these are in known locations, they're hotspots, and it would be very easy to go to these places, check whether people have licenses, check whether they're shooting legal species, but that's not happening.
نعم. حاليا القانون جيد بالنسبة له، ولكن المشكلة إنه ما عم بيكون في محاسبة، فهالأشخاص اللي ما عم بيلحقوا هالقانون ما عم بيتحاسبوا. We're going to watch a couple of videos, James. The first one is about illegal hunting and specifically the ones with guns, right?
Yeah. So this is footage taken by a German organisation called CABS, and they've visited Lebanon several times now, and they document illegal hunting. In this video, it's specifically hunting a bird called the honey buzzard, which migrate in huge numbers through Lebanon. But you're seeing the whole population of these birds from the whole of Europe, and they travel through Lebanon over a 2-week period.
صار بيفسر جيمس انه في نوع من الطيور الطريقه اللي بيوصلوا على لبنان بيجوا من اوروبا وغير بلدان وبيقطعوا فوق لبنان، مشان هيك لبنان منطقه مهمه فينا نقول لعدد الطيور اللي موجوده عندنا. So Lebanon is a strategic point geographically.
Yeah, Lebanon is incredibly important for migrating birds. It's the second most important migration route in the world for birds. And I don't think many people in Lebanon fully understand how important it is. You can go to the mountains now and see thousands of birds flying past. And it really is one of the best bird watching experiences you can get.
Okay.
Seeing this.
So عم بيقول جيمس انه لبنان منطقة كثير مهمة لأنه الطيور عم بيقطعوا فوق بلدنا. ولكن فينا نبرم هالشغله لصالح البلد بطريقه تكون شغله ايجابيه مش سلبيه. بهذا الفيديو عم نشوف كيف عم بيكون الصيد الغير قانوني عم بيقلصوا على النسر. This is eagle hunting and it's illegal, right?
All the species in this video have been hunted illegally.
Illegally?
Yeah, none of the species shown in this film you're allowed to hunt. These guys, when they were here, every day they were finding people shooting tens of these birds.
How
50,
are they being?
100.
They're being shot.
They're shot with a shotgun.
Shotgun.
Yeah, and they're finding lots of injured birds, and often people are just shooting them just to shoot something. They're not being shot to eat. They're just.
So هيدي طيور منا للأكل. Although you told me a while ago that birds shouldn't be available to be eaten, right?
Well, that's a different
kind of
different
bird.
types of birds.
Yes.
But in this instance, the people are using these eagles for target practice, basically.
Okay.
And a lot of these birds, they're globally at risk of extinction. So the hunting in Lebanon is having a direct impact on birds in Europe and Africa.
No.
And it is the case that if hunting like this continues, some of these birds will go extinct.
Yeah.
You know, they will vanish forever.
سو المشكلة بالنسبة لجيمس إنه هالطيور عم تقطع فوق لبنان، ولكن إذا رح نكفي إنه نتصيدهم بطريقة عشوائية، وخاصة هالأنواع اللي ما لازم نصيدها، ممكن عددها يخف، وهيدي أكيد مشكلة مش بس بتأثر لبنان ولكن البلاد بأفريقيا، لأنه هيدا الطير هو عم بكفي طريقه تيرجع يكفي نزول صوب البلدان بأفريقيا. Let's talk about the hunting by nets. It's illegal as well.
It is illegal as well, and there's a second film which will detail that in a minute.
Before we go to the next movie, you told me something about the rating of Lebanon. جيمس قال لي تحت الهواء انه لبنان بالمرتبه الثالثه بين البلدان على البحر الابيض المتوسط بعدد الطيور المصطاده غير قانونيه، وهنا على العدد عم نقول نسبه لمساحه البلد بيوصل ل 2 مليون طير بالسنة بطريقة غير قانونية. 2.6 million birds a year illegally. That's a big number.
Yeah, 2.6 million birds illegally killed every year in Lebanon. And for the size of the country, the number of birds
it's enormous.
Per square kilometre, Lebanon is one of the worst places in the Mediterranean basin for illegal killing of birds.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think we can control this problem?
I think immediately it would be really good to have better enforcement of the law. The law is very clear.
The law is clear, but are people aware of this law?
There are a lot of people out there shooting who are not aware of the law. There are a lot of people out there shooting who don't have a license. So now you're legally required to have a license.
So a license will narrow down the problem?
There's you have to pay for a license.
Yeah.
Okay, and you should be sitting an exam as well, which should explain which species are legal and which are not. Mm-hmm. So that should, in theory, sort of control the problem a bit.
فتنسيطر على هالمشكلة. عم بيقول جيمس انه بداية القانون صالح والقانون جيد، ولكن لازم يكون في محاسبة، وشغلة كمان كثير مهمة هي الرخصة، انه الواحد لازم يكون عنده رخصة تيكون عم بيقدر يتصيد بطريقة قانونية، ولكن كمان في شغلة انه في كلفة بهيدا الموضوع. What are we seeing here, James?
Oh, so this is the trapping birds with nets, which is the sort of other main illegal hunting method used.
So using a net is totally illegal?
Yeah, that's not legal at all. And the birds that are caught using nets are not legally huntable species. You're not legally allowed to take these birds from the wild.
So it's not only the method, but it's also the kind of bird that is being caught.
Exactly.
So هي الطريقة الغير قانونية إنه الواحد يصطاد بالشبكة، ولكن كمان نوع الطير اللي عم نلقطه.
So these nets are not selective. So you'll put a net through an olive grove, an orchard maybe, and it will catch every bird that flies through. Mm-hmm. So, and the people using the nets maybe only want one type of bird, but they will kill all the others.
So عم بيقول إنه لما نستعمل الشبكة ما فينا نسيطر على نوع الطير يلي رح نلقطه، يمكن يكون طير واحد مسموح إنه نصطاده، ولكن بالشبكة في عدة أنواع طيور بتنلقط بنفس الوقت.
And the little birds they're little birds, they're tiny birds.
Yes.
Caught using nets, and they are.
Are these the birds they get served in restaurants?
Yes, they are the birds you get served in restaurants or you buy in shops, and the trade in these birds is technically illegal. So catching them is illegal, selling them is illegal.
Serving them is
illegal. Yeah.
So بالنسبة له المطاعم أبداً ما لازم تقدم وجبة للطيور. هذا الشيء غير قانوني. And this doesn't exist in any country of the world?
It seems to be sort of a very regional thing. So if you go,
it's our cuisine, I think.
yes, but whether that should continue, I'm not so sure. If you look at the impact of it and the demand for these birds, you can go to even some shops. You can go and you can look in the freezer. You will find 3,000 birds, 10,000 birds in the freezer. Now, if you multiply that up by every supermarket across Lebanon, you quickly get to 500,000 small birds that have been caught. And then if you think that to catch the one bird they want, they've killed as many, another 500,000 birds from different types of birds, the impact is enormous.
Yeah. So going back to the law, you're saying that it's a proper law. The only problem is reinforcing it.
At the moment, it's enforcing the law and awareness around the issues why we should protect birds, awareness around the benefits that birds bring us as people.
When birds are caught through a net, are they killed instantly, or
no,
some are saved?
No, I doubt it. I think.
No, I mean for business purposes.
No, the birds are all caught from the wild, and they'll either sort of die slowly, trapped in the net, or the person collecting them will come along and sort of kill them however he kills them. Yeah.
How long have you been working with the coalition?
2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
And what about the associations? Because we know there are a lot of associations working for this person. في كتير جمعيات بلبنان عم بيشتغلوا كرمال هالمشكلة.
Yeah, there are quite a few groups all interested in this issue. There's the group I work with. There's the Society for the Protection of Nature in Lebanon, SPNL.
And how able do you think are they to getting closer to solutions, tangible solutions?
We're at the moment focusing on trying to get the law enforced, and we're making some progress.
So this is more, it's a decision taken by the government or the people in charge?
Well, we sort of see the option is to push people towards legal hunting, so hunting can still exist rather than a total ban, which is unworkable. And then, as time progresses, we can enforce the law a bit better.
Yeah.
And that's the solution at the moment. Longer term, we need more education and awareness.
جيمس عم بيقول انه اهم شيء هو اكيد القانون يتطبق بحذافيره، يكون في محاسبه، ومن بعدها نزيد التوعيه عن هالموضوع، عن المخاطر كمان، لانه الواحد لما يصير يعرف شو هي المخاطر من وراء هالصيد الغير قانوني بيصير يعرف شو تاثيره على البيئه. Anything you'd like to add, James?
Yeah, I'll just say that I mentioned SPNL, but there are lots of other groups as well working. Lebanon, Taliban, Green Southerners, the Middle Eastern Centre for Sustainable Hunting.
So
we're not alone. There are lots of people working on this issue. Yeah.
Thank you very much, James.
Thank you.
رح ناخذ وقفة مشاهدينا ومن كافي Alive. أنا برجع بلاقيكم ب What's Cooking.